You know the type of guy that was a jock in high school but ended up becoming a huge nerd? You know, someone that's not afraid to make a fool of themselves on the internet. And someone that likes to shoot Polaroid a little too much. Did I say huge nerd? You know, just an ordinary, everyday guy. Well, that's me. I'm just another Chris. Oh, there we go. I'm at this desk and I forgot to change some settings, but welcome in. Has the old intro in there. I forgot to update that. But hey, what is going on, everybody? I'm excited to be here every Monday, as you guys know, streaming live on Mondays. Kind of fun topic today. Since this year, I'm going to be diving into more 35mm 120 film photography. In addition to instant photography. We're not giving up on instant photography. Absolutely not. There's going to be still primarily that. Lots of it. But with that said, I mean, I've shot some over the past few years and I've never really shared them. No one really sees them because my Instagram page is dedicated to instant photography, which is also a problem that I may have this year. How am I going to share the photos I take? There's a big old hair in my face. How am I going to share the photos I take if I'm going to be shooting with 35-120? So I'm working up some ideas with that, but I figured today why not go through, look at some of my stuff, laugh at them together. Some of them are actually okay. Some of them are okay. Some of them are not so great. But as we go along, feel free to ask some questions. It can be about film photography and or instant photography. Anything you got questions about, let's chat about it. Let's have a good time. I need to move this out of the way. There we go. I had to kind of hack the system a little bit. My Wi-Fi router went down, or the router that in the Wi-Fi functionality just stopped working. That's why I pretty much had to come up with a stream that wasn't over at my desk, because I cannot see your comments without Wi-Fi. So I have to go buy a new one. And so I'm like, why not do a desk stream? Because then I have everything in front of me. And I can see all your comments. So feel free to leave some comments. Let's chat about it. And yeah, so let's start off with some photos, shall we? So right now I have a folder here and well, see, here's your comments right here. I have to keep this off to the side. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so I've broken them down by folders. As you know, instant photography is right here. And I organize things by year, by what would be like cameras, film types, things like that. So you'll see if I click 35, you'll see a couple different things. In 2020, I was really like, hey, I'm going to shoot a lot in 2020, and I didn't for some reason. I haven't updated these in a long time. But let's start with this one. This one was a camera that I found from when I was a kid. Most of them didn't develop properly just because look how old it was. But there's me. I took this one right before I sent it off to be developed. This one at the time was actually fairly new. I think I developed this in 2020. I think, possibly. I'm not sure 100%. Wow. Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, and that is, well, that is, where is it? There she is. That's my ex-wife. When we moved into where I live now. I haven't looked at these in a long time. This is kind of crazy. This was obviously at my album wall. Cemetery. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting to the juice. This is from when I moved out of my parents' house. I was boxing some things up and getting things gone through, getting rid of stuff. But yeah, this is a look inside my childhood room. Kind of crazy. Yo, what's up, Caesar? Haven't seen you around in a long time. I'm streaming on Facebook as well as YouTube, by the way. I have not streamed on Facebook and I don't know when. I decided why not do it. Maybe bring back Facebook this year. We'll see. I doubt it, but figure why not do it. But yeah, there it is. There's a lot to unpack here. We got my Letterman's jacket from high school, 2008, baby. 20 years ago, I started high school. I started freshman year of high school 20 years ago. It's kind of a look in the window of there. There's a couple of more. Well, obviously not focus. There we go. Now this is the real juice and meat of it all. But childhood room. Wow. It's kind of crazy. Look at that monitor. Hey, look, it's when the Seahawks won the Super Bowl. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Photo wall. All the people I went to high school with. Now, I've been trying to find this photo forever. I don't know where it went. You can't really tell what this is, but this is actually a Polaroid photo from when I think it was my birthday. I went to the steakhouse and they took my photo, but it's printed on. And I remember it being a part of the image, and I want to find this photo because I've never seen a like a Polaroid photos that had like custom frames. Like it was the printing on there was for the steakhouse, like for the place that I went to. Like it was their own branded Polaroid film, and I'd never seen that before. I really want to find that photo. I have no idea where it went. Yo, what's up, Will? What's going on, dude? Yeah, getting old, man. Bringing out all the Facebook people. I didn't even know people were still following this page, to be honest. Streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Anyway, back to it. But yeah, I want to find that photo because I've not been able to find, or even in my research, finding how, or finding like custom Polaroid frames that like a service that Polaroid may have offered back in the day. Don't know. I've tried to find it. Yeah, I mean, look at that. This is, I believe, all this stuff is actually from corrosion from the battery that exploded inside this camera. This is a disposable camera. We should have started with this one, to be honest. We should have gone with some of the other ones. Whoa, me in middle school. Look at that. What's that say? Don't be a flake. Read a book. Hilarious. Finger over the lens there. Yo, what's up, Bruce? What's going on, man? Haven't seen you guys in a while. All the classic Facebook people are in here. I haven't streamed on Facebook in forever. Like I said, maybe I should start. And that was that roll. All right, let's get out of these and let's go to actual ones you guys would be interested in. Let's start with the shot a roll of my the Coke camera. These ones are super good. Thanks, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. This is the Coca-Cola 35 millimeter camera. It's basically kind of a reloadable disposable camera. Man, you get some pretty sweet shots with it. I don't remember what film stock I shot with it. It might have it was Kodak. It was Kodak. I don't remember what it was. But here we go. We got Bandit. We got my boy just taking a little siesta. Random selfie. Yeah, I took this in 2021. I had just gotten the Firebird back on the road. It is drivable. And if you guys haven't seen my new YouTube channel that I launched last year, it's all about restoring this car. Restoring the Firebird car. It's Project Blackbird. The car belonged to my grandfather, and so I've been restoring it and getting it on the road again. And it's a blast to drive. T-tops, baby. And yeah, so I got it back, so I was giving it a wash because it's been sitting for like 9 years. I think this one is sideways. Let me rotate. Oh, just a random photo there. Still need to find a Coke camera, maybe eBay. Yeah, they've gone up in price a lot, quite a bit. They've been very popular in the recent years, last couple of years. I got lucky. I found mine. It was still brand new in the package. I think I paid like $40 for it. I think they're going for about 80 now. I think even as high as over like 100. But there's a bunch of different versions. They're all the same camera. They just have different printing on them. There's a Budweiser one. There's a Pepsi one, a Fanta one, which I really, really want. It's orange Fanta. I believe that one was only released in Australia though, so they fetch a really high price tag. About $100. And then there's a clear one, which is ridiculously good luck finding one of those. What else is there? I think there's a Mountain Dew one, maybe. But yeah, there's a lot of different ones you can find. They're pretty cool. Things from another world. It's a comic book store in Oregon. Rotate this bad boy. Pegasus Books and Comics. I went on a comic book day, it looks like. This, I can't remember where this was. Where was this? It wasn't that far away, I don't think. Maybe an hour drive. It was new at the time. Don't remember when that was. The last Blockbuster. Yeah, I've been there a couple times. I might be going again this year. We'll see. But yeah, last Blockbuster. Another signs is on this. That sign's over here on the right side of the building. Another selfie. I think it was right before I shaved. Whoop, right. I think it took us right before I shaved my beard. Now this Jordan. We were probably from the same day. We went out toy hunting. He bought a little toy for himself. This place actually isn't here anymore. It moved somewhere and then changed its name. So yeah, I was driving by a Coca-Cola van or truck, and I had a Coca-Cola can camera with me. So yeah, absolutely had to snap a photo of that. The timing couldn't have been better. So there we go. What's this? Hill 3000 says, you are the reason why I own an SX70 and Model 1, one sonar, one Impulse AF, Instax Mini 11, and a Wide 300. Thank you. Well, thank you for commenting and stopping by. And I'd like to apologize to your wallet because I probably have impacted that. Those are that's a great lineup. The Impulse AF doesn't get enough love. I have two. One doesn't work. You've probably seen it on my back set. It sort of works outside only on a sunny day because the flash doesn't work with that thing. But I have another one, and I need to make some more videos with that. I'm still doing Polaroid on the channel. Some people think I'm quitting and not doing Polaroid at all anymore. That's not true. I'm just going to be giving more love to Instax and now 35 and 120. Probably more so on 35, but we'll see how it goes. Back to it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I guess I did a toy trip that day and shot some toys. Now I've been working on a zine for the last probably 4 years now. Not sure if when it will come out, but it's a pop culture Americana type book where I've traveled the country and I've gone to a lot of different like comic book stores, toy stores, and collectible shops and stuff. Because I have a background with that. It's kind of where I got my start online making content. I owned a business of that for many years, and so I thought it'd be kind of fun to capture some of that stuff. And so I've been shooting that forever, and I think that's why I took this out and did that. I should have mentioned I've only been shooting on instant film. So I thought maybe I'd include some 35. I can't remember my logic. I think I took this in 2020. Yeah, because there was Jordan was wearing a mask. There it is. He had a mask on that one, so it was during 2020. Oh yeah, same day. Found another Coke van. Had to take a shot of that with the Coke camera. Absolutely. Oh, this is in my living room. I have an arcade machine in my living room. It looks like it was around Christmas time. This one was shot. Still have some Christmas lights up. Let's see here. We got Paco. Just chilling, taking a nap on the old couch there. My dad's Harley. We were out riding our bikes. I also have a Harley. I wonder if I took a picture of it. I did not. And then, oh, there's me. Wait, we already saw this one, I thought. We got Abby. It's the other dog in my life. It's a friend of mine's. Abby the Chihuahua. Away, the roll film arc. Indeed. I'm yeah, getting more into it. I mean, I've been into it obviously for a while. It just hasn't gotten a lot of focus. So I'm bringing more focus to it here on the channel. Thought I'd take a look at some of my old stuff that I have shot, which I really haven't shot a ton. Wait, there is more. Why wouldn't it work? There we go. Random Wonder Woman logo. Yeah, oh, this must be from... This is up near Seattle, one of those shops. This was the first roll I shot with it, so I was learning framing. The framing was like atrocious on this thing. A little filmception. He was filming me loading the camera. I think I loaded the camera. I can't remember, but had him film me. And that is it on that roll. Yeah. Let's see here. Had my first ever photo shoot with an instant a few days ago. Nice. Also the first time shooting it with an SLR 680, and the results surprised me. They're pretty nice. Far more than I thought they would. Some of the most fun I've ever had. Yeah. shooting with an SLR camera is quite the treat, and I'm glad you got to experience that. It's really nice, especially 680. Even though my 680 I have killed, and it's going off to Dennis shortly. That thing has had a rough go the last several months, and it's going back. And I'm actually sending him. I have a Berkey Wizard. Yeah, it stopped working, and I asked if he could work on that, and he's like, I don't know. So I'm gonna send it to him. He's gonna take a look and see if he can actually work with it. Yeah. So what else do we got up in here? This is also from a disposable. I shot in New York when I was there, peak pandemic. Don't know what happened there, but it's a dead shot. This was also a very expired disposable. I bought this at a store and it was already expired when I bought it. And I think I waited like 2 years to shoot it, maybe a year. So it was like at least 1 or 2 years past its expiration, but they came out perfectly fine. Honestly, they came out super good. It was a Kodak something. But yeah, so my little trip through New York. Ice cream truck. There's Phil. Any people here on Facebook still? That's Phil. We were there for a job. I'm surprised that the quality you can get with a disposable camera, honestly. It's kind of crazy. But like, look at this. This is New York, man. And there's like nobody out here. Like this is this right here. This is the most people right in this one frame. There was like one, maybe another person back here, a couple construction workers. It was a ghost town. New York was like completely dead. Like, look at these streets. There's nothing. These are sidewalks. Kind of crazy. Nice. Yeah, this was the first day where we actually saw people. Bam! Ghostbusters. Firehouse. It's a sweet shot, I think. It's a little overexposed, but what can you do? It's a disposable camera. You got no shot. You got no way to control, but it's still not bad. Oh yeah, a little quick trip over the Brooklyn Bridge. And then now flash forward several months. Fire season over here. This is all smoke from a fire that happened in the gorge near where we live. Some kid set fire to something and it all flew up over here. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? I shot a bunch of Instax Square photos during that time, and they look like World War II battle scene photos. They're nuts. This guy is really crazy. What else we got here? The classic Who Song and Larry's is like my my go-to like photo for showing like I don't know, test shot. It's a test sign. That's what I like to do, I guess, is use this sign. It's a great restaurant, great food. T-Bone says, what was the best photos you took on any instant photography? Ooh, great question. The best one I've ever taken is probably, this isn't the actual Polaroid. It was probably a Polaroid though. This is actually from a service that I actually was curious to see what would happen if I sent it in to have printed. But this is one of my favorites. It's pretty cool. I shot this with potentially the 680, if not, I think it was the 680. It came out really good, but that's just the one I can really give an example from right now because I have that. If you want, we could take a quick gander later if we have time of some of my favorite instant photos. If we got time, I might do that later towards the end. What's up, Vinny Fig Customs? Is that a play on like minifigures, like Lego? Do you know anywhere I can send an old video camera to be refurbished? I have an old Samsung camcorder and it keeps eating the tapes every time. I'm not 100% sure on that, to be honest. Reclusive Delete. Hopefully I said that right. They have a Facebook page. I don't have a way to look it up right now, unfortunately. I think they're called Reclusive Delete. Man, but I think if that's even the right name, they might be able to help you. Is it called Reclusive Delete or Alter? Man, I can't remember. But they do mostly music stuff, old tape things. So that's the only thing. That's the only reason I can Only people I can maybe think about. If you're in the Discord, shout it out there. There's a lot of people in there that might be able to help you, or it can remind me, and I can hopefully can remember the right name of that place. I think it's called Reclusive Delete. Pretty sure. I love my SX70. They all work like a charm. They do. They're great. With my SLR 680 cameras, I have found had some trouble. Something is always broken. Polaroid has really started to save some money. So yeah, 680s were so 680 and 690. Don't get a 690 ever. They're only good for bragging rights, if you will, just because they're much more rare or less common, and they're expensive. But they're technically the same camera as the 680. However, they're really cheaply made. They kind of just fall apart because they were the 680 and 690 were the last models ever made for SLR Polaroid cameras, and they cut corners and skimped. The Polaroid 680 is known for the mirror falling out. The glue, the adhesive that they put in there, will just come undone and the mirror falls loose. And if you're lucky, it doesn't shatter. So it can just be put back on. Send that off to Dennis. He will work it over and make sure thing is running like a champ. And Dennis is Chromatic Parts. Great guy. All right, continuing on. Look at that, we got Paco. Well, I think it's right when I moved into the studio space that I no longer have, unfortunately. This is a cool shot, little sunset coming through there. Random selfie. Really grainy shot of the messy studio. I must have been working on something. This is what my desk looks like on a daily basis. Hey, look, there's Dennis. You can't really see him very well, but that's Dennis from Chromatic Parts. Yeah, so every time you see my desk ever, if I ever show it in a like a video of some kind, and it's clean, it doesn't look like that. Normally it looks like this. This must have been right after I filmed the Halloween special, because I've got the vest from that, and then it's extra. Oh yeah, because I was working on the Spitfire Club, which is was new probably around this time. Yeah, so this must be from that era, so that's why it's probably extra messy. It's funny. And that is it. That was the last shot of that roll. Nice. What else we got in here? Ooh, my Nikkormat. That's like the go-to 35mm camera. Okay, cool. Thanks for the info. Yeah, the name is Play on Lego Minifigures. I paint custom Lego minifigures. That's awesome. I have a massive background with Lego. That's how I got my start on a lot of stuff. A lot of things. You probably heard of Bricks and Minifigs. I was part of not the launch, but I worked for the franchise owner, or the owner of everything, and he tried to get me to buy one. And long story, but when I came on, there was only 2 of the stores. And there was 2 franchise owners, and it was their own stores. Anyway, I digress. Dollar, what's going on? Any further thoughts on the i2 since your initial review? We kind of talk about that, and when I say we, I mean Diego from Aim Shoot Develop. In the next upcoming podcast episode, we talk about that there, and I think I talk about it a little bit with Noah from Analog Resurgence on the recent podcast episode that's out now. But the i2 still on the fence. I'm pretty much locked in the fact that the auto mode sucks. It doesn't work. The metering, the built-in light metering, awful. You have to meter it yourself. I mean, granted, you're not paying $600 for a camera to use it in in auto mode. However, it does come with it, so it should work. And we go into that and Diego and I go into that a little bit, but I'd say not, my thoughts really haven't changed that much. I honestly have not shot with it in like a month or 2. Been doing things, a lot of other things, been kind of busy. Yeah, hey, as long as you're here, as long as you made it, that's what counts, then what matters. So here we go. Let's take a look at some Nikkormat shots. Look at this thing. I was at the zoo. I got a giraffe. I was shooting this, I believe, with a potentially my 50mm lens. If not, I'm pretty sure. I cannot remember 100% what lens I was using. But, and the film in this, I believe, is Fuji. Fuji Superior, maybe? I'm not 100%. I shot this so long ago. It was 2020. Went to the zoo. Pretty sweet, though. Look at that. Oh, yeah. My little documentary that I came out in 2020. It's up on this channel if you guys want to watch it. It is about an unfortunate collector that passed away and everything, but it's up on the channel if you want to check it out. A little bridge shot, classic. What's going on? Started to shoot again. Nice. Recently, and since I've mostly recovered from my car accident, ooh, that's terrible. It's been nice talking to people on the Discord server. Well, hey, glad you're doing good, and you're back in there. Sucks to hear about the accident, though. That's not fun. Oh, there we go. Ooh, look at these shots. This is like the first time I think I even used this camera. I didn't even know if this camera worked at the time. I think that's what these were from. Hey, look, it's Paco just chilling, looking out the window. This is where he perches and guards the house. Make sure everything's good to go. A little Toys R Us classic. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Look at that. That was really nice. Look at the colors. I'm impressed with myself on this shot. That's pretty cool. That one's not so great. It's a little blurry. Misfocus. Yeah, misfocus on that. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. I think it's that sunset. Oh, look, there's Phil. I think he was doing that on purpose. I think that's why we did that. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know why I shot this so many times, but I did. And then some random shot. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. That's why we're laughing at my shots, because that was the first time. How do you get your Polaroid and Fujifilm photos in your computer? Great question. And I have a video. Oh, excuse me. I'm just getting over being sick. Still got that little cough though. So I've done some videos on this, and there's some in-depth topics over in the Spitfire Club. If you guys want to check that out, that's there. It was part of the one of the monthly Zoom calls, the club calls, and we go into how I scan, digitize my photos, get them ready for posting to Instagram. And I have some stuff on that already on the channel as well. If you just type in or go to my page and search my page, you just type in scan, you'll find something there. And yeah, hopefully that answers your question. I scan them with a scanner, and I use Photoshop. Moving right along, not many left. Try to take a picture of a bird, and I guess that failed. Oh, I missed focus. Missed focus. Wait, actually, this is a hummingbird. I remember trying to take a picture of a hummingbird. I knew that was going to be like a waste of time, but I tried. What's going on, Sandra? Welcome. We're taking a look at some photos. Just laugh with me. Man, missed focus. They were moving pretty fast, if I remember right, but still. See, oh, I kind of got it. It's a hummingbird. It was got lucky there. Some ice. Don't know why I was taking so many pictures of ice, but kind of cool. I don't normally like Fuji roll, but the reds are popping. They are. This was definitely Fuji at this point. Got that more ice stuff. We got Paco just on the lookout. Look at that. He's in the zone. He's so hard to take a picture of, because the moment you point a camera at him, he just runs away. Missed shutter. These are my first ones too. I didn't know what I was doing. Actually, I think I shot 2 rolls before, and it hadn't developed before I even knew if this camera even worked. Because I got this camera, the Nikkormat, at a what's it called? A it was like a thrift store, but it also was kind of a pawn shop too. It was like a buy sell trade. It was an interesting store, and it was in a bin of just random cameras. They just threw them in the bin, and it was $10. And I'm like, I'm gonna buy this thing, and it does work, but I didn't know it at the time. It's a random fall. Ooh, see, this was back when I was the first. I think this was the first Halloween special. These are what these photos are from. Hey, look at that. We got Dustin. Got the Dustin and the gang. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was definitely the first season, because this is Danny, a friend of mine. He let me borrow his basement and shoot some stuff down there, and that's him cosplaying as a Ghostbuster. This is a sculpture. It was at a zoo. This is junk garbage that was pulled from the ocean and then turned into a sculpture of a shark. That's what that was. Don't know what that's from, but cool. And that's that roll. I think that's all my 35. Yep. Wait. Yep. Whoop. So now I have a couple, literally 2 rolls of 120 that I've shot on my TLR, the Yashica D. It's funny, all these cameras that I've showed you, they're loaded with film, and I just need to finish the rolls off. I get scolded in the future podcast episode with Molly from Eclectic Chrome YouTube channel. Any of you heard her, she scolds me. All right, check this out. This is my first ever roll shooting film photography ever. That's what you're about to see right here. Yeah, and I didn't know if this camera worked in the first place, so that was also a fun surprise. But here we go. This is my first ever film photo. I mean, granted, since I shot since I was probably a kid. Even then, I didn't really have cameras as a kid. Parents didn't let me have cameras, especially film cameras, anything that was a consumable. So this really was like my first entry. And this was my first shot, medium format. I shot this on Fuji 400H. I was like, I love this thing. This is gonna be my film stock. Well, they discontinued that film stock that year. I still have 1 roll left in the fridge. I should probably shoot it. I think I could probably sell it for like $20 or whatever. Yo, 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 what's going on, Pat? My boy talking medium format. Yep. Going through, looking at my original photos, I shot on film. Laugh with me, because some of them were terrible. But yeah, this is my very first shot ever on film. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not terrible. This is the second one. Not as good as the first. And then there's that one. I don't know why I did that, but I did. It's pretty nice though. This is shot with, again, the Yashica D TLR. I didn't know if this camera even worked. Spoiler, it does. Don't know what happened here. Actually, I think I do know what happened here. This was not an intended double exposure. I think I just forgot to advance the wheel on the camera, and I did that. Whoops. Yeah, 400H is nice. Love the green tones. I did too, and I didn't really get to experience it for very long. But, oh, come on. Huh, I wonder why I shot that twice, to be honest. There was a double. Maybe I realized I forgot to advance it, and then I just shot it again. I must have. Wait, that's weird. Hang on. Because this is this photo. And then there's another one. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I must have realized it. That was pretty good too. I kind of like that. I took it twice. That one's even better. I like this one a lot better. Yeah, look at that detail. Pretty nice. I always thought this one looked like the cover of like a Black Keys album cover. I don't know why, but I just did. Like, at least some band, like some type of band photo. They were doing construction to the waterfront where I'm at, and that's why I came in here and took these photos. Yo, 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 what's going on? Chat, howdy, some Chris on the internet. Yep, just some Chris on the internet. Having some fun. Ooh, I got artsy, or at least I tried. Damn, look how clear. Look at that one. Wow. Look at that photo. That one came out really good. Like solid. Really good. Oh, I try to get a picture of Mount Hood. It's kind of tough. And that's that roll. Now I got one more. Here we go. This is I shot 2 rolls that day. And this is what I shot. I remember. The days are coming back to me. Oh, hey, the American Express. I've seen her and her sister ships in my neck of the woods. Really? Which one? Let's go back. This guy back here. It's a ferry. I don't know if it would go your way. You're out in the UK, aren't you? I don't think this thing's gonna hit the open ocean. But maybe there's something I just don't know about. Let's go back. Okay, here we go. Just another bridge shot. I forgot to advance the wheel. Double exposure, unintentional. This one came out super good too. So this right here is actually a replica of Fort Vancouver. It's an old like a fur trapper like trading post, and this is a replica of they had many, but they're cannon towers for lookout. It's kind of interesting. For some reason I thought you were in the UK. Who am I thinking of? Think of somebody else. My bad. I thought you were in the UK though. But that's even better. Alabama. Don't know what happened here. It's an air museum. It's interesting in there. It's got some cool stuff. I took it twice. I think I was experimenting with different settings, film speeds and whatnot to see what would look different. Clearly that one's better. Look at that. There's the fort. I used to ride my one wheel down there when I used to ride my one wheel. I have a one wheel. I don't use it anymore. I probably should just sell it. Still get some money back out of that thing. I paid like I paid $1,800 for that thing, right when it was brand new. Yeah, I think I was experimenting with different shutter speeds and/or apertures. Wow, there we go. That was my first rolls ever. First day going out shooting film. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I shot some TLR or some medium format of my sign going up. Look at that. There was a cool one in here somewhere I took with Phil, but some of these came out pretty good. This was peak pandemic. That one did not come out very good. It's kind of blurry. What happened? I don't know why I shot so much. If I had known that the 400H would not be available anymore, I would not have just wasted shots like I have. I was just shooting all over the place. Look at this. There we go. There's a cool one. And there's a better one right here, I think. Yep. I have this one actually printed and hanging up in my living room. Me and Phil. He's in it. He didn't really help with it, but he's in it a little bit. He kind of helped. No, not really. A little bit. I mean, he helped with a little bit of it. But this is a documentary I created. Like I said, it's actually kind of built on some found footage that I had. Stuff I shot that I didn't know what to do with. It sat on a hard drive. And some of that footage is what Phil helped me create. And then I put the puzzle pieces together and turned it into a little mini doc. And yeah, if you guys want to check it out, it's on the channel. You can watch it. It is, I thought it came out pretty good for what it is and for the time period. I'm glad film gives you 35 millimeter. You're sure you're talking about 36 shots at least. Don't have to worry too much about goofing, especially with the prices of yeah, exactly. My problem is though, I actually like shooting with less in there, because then there's more of a chance that I will finish the roll and get it developed in time. In a timely manner, I should say. That's been my problem. I have a roll in my fridge that's shot. I don't know what's on there. I have no idea. And I haven't had it developed, and I've got others I need to finish off. That'll happen this year, I promise. Oh, here we go. Got some at night. Look at that shot. Look at that. That was a good shot. Look at that. Look at that. All lit up. these are what we're talking about. Oh, a little blurry shot there. Not too bad. Oh, there's my lovely assistant. He's been super lazy the past year. Random portrait. Some Stranger Things stuff. I think these came from, I was like, oh, I'm going to do a film episode, like a 35 and 120 film episode, but I didn't. And I think I just cut it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do instant photography. I think I did VHS though, if I remember right. It's been too long. Very true. Yes. Less is better. Get them developed. Yeah, I think that's absolutely what it was. Hey, look, it's my old high school. Oh, I don't remember going there and taking this photo, but I guess I did. There it is. Definitely, I guess this was Halloween time in 2020. And I think that's it. That's it. Wait. Yeah, okay. That is all of my, literally that's it. That's as much film as I've shot. Yep. I was probably going to do it a lot more, but instant photography took off on the channel. And so I kind of just put it to the back burner and just focus more on Polaroid and Instax and all that fun stuff. And a little bit of VHS, which VHS stuff I want to do more of as well this year. That's definitely going to happen. I love shooting with VHS. It's just fun. I mean, I shot with it last year, but I didn't do any dedicated videos. I just used it in the videos. I actually used it as, you know, a camera as part of other videos, which was super fun. Like, I use them for the Stranger Things experience videos. That was really cool. I snuck that in. I mean, they gave me a question. They were like, "Wait, what is that?" I'm like, "Oh, it's a prop." It worked. It did actually work. Oh boy, we got to get those numbers up this year. Oh, it'll happen. It will 100% happen for sure. For a lot of reasons, but also, didn't mean to smack that. Sorry, guys. Since I'm live and we got some time, a couple minutes, like I said, if we have some time, I'll sneak in some instant photos, go down some of the older original ones from like 2020. But also I want to let you guys know I'll be at PolaCon this year. I will be going, I think it's the Bay Area one, the San Francisco. It's like mid-April. Mid-March. And I have the Instant Film Society people coming onto a podcast, hopefully early February, talking about PolaCon because they're the ones that put it together. So yeah, this is the first time that will be going, and so I'm really excited. And so with PolaCon, I'll obviously be shooting instant photography stuff, but I will definitely be bringing and shooting 35, potentially also medium format stuff as well. So it's pretty cool. Have you guys ever been to PolaCon? Or who's going? Anybody in the chat are you going? If you are, let me know, because I'm going to be giving away some stuff there. Some is, little bonuses. I'm going to be bringing some of my zines. Not sure how I'm going to handle that. Probably do some fun giveaways while I'm there for those. I'll be getting some stickers and stuff, and I'm thinking about doing an exclusive. One of my print club members, so each month over the Spitfire Club, if you sign up for the print club tier, you get a photo every single month. And so I thought about creating an exclusive PolaCon photo. You can only get it there. So I got some time to think about that. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do exactly and how to handle that stuff. So stay tuned, but I'm excited, and I'm bringing people as well. My son loves Instax. It's pretty good. I got him this Christmas. I need to take him out and about. I got a Polaroid 1 Step 2. Great camera, love it. And now for Christmas, and plan to take him out on photos. Good. 1 Step 2, favorite camera. If I had to pick between that and the Now, it would be the 1 Step 2. It's just a great camera. I've had great results with it. I love the aesthetic of it, how it looks, and it still has some of the functional buttons. What I mean by that is it's got the dials and switches like dedicated. The Polaroid now, that stuff's stripped down to where it's that little screen you have to like press and hold buttons to get to extra settings, so they're almost hidden. Like like that camera does have exposure compensation, but it doesn't have a dial. Technically, if I handed a person that doesn't know anything about photography, they wouldn't know about exposure compensation because it's nowhere on the camera. Like written, you have to look in the manual on how to get to it, and I don't like that. But yeah, 1 Step 2, solid camera, solid camera. Let's go take a quick gander at some of my photos I took in 2020. I didn't shoot a lot of Polaroid back then, only a little bit. I was mostly Instax back then. Let's see here. And the way I scanned my photos back in the day was awful. I'm getting flashbacks. Check this out. I scanned them like this. And then I'd bring them into Photoshop and then cut and trim and do all sorts of like, ugh, flashbacks. Kind of crazy. What is this? Oh, okay. I want to make sure I'm not giving out vital information. But Instax Square and wide was my favorite to shoot back then. I just posted this actually on Instagram. I've never posted it back then. I'm like, whoa, that's a great photo. That's a solid photo from my airplane. Probably out to New York. I was there a lot in New York for work. Am I gonna have a booth, or I'll just be walking around? I see. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be fully transparent. And I talked about this in the podcast with Diego. I haven't gone before, mostly due to the fact that I don't know what goes on there. And it's a lot of money to like travel to it and not know what I'm getting myself into. So I don't know about booths. I know nothing. So I'll be walking around. That's so far as I've gotten. So yeah, that's really all I can say, because I have no idea what happens there. They don't do any marketing really to speak of, as far as like letting people know what to expect. Like record it, show it next year, so then people can be like, oh, that looks fun, I want to go. But yeah, anyway, I digress a little bit. But yeah, so that one's a sweet shot. I literally just uploaded that. This one was really cool. I was taking a picture of this. This is with the Lomo Square glass. And yeah, got a photo of a plane taking off right as I was taking a photo of one that was parked. This is actually at that air museum that I was telling you about. It's right next to it. It's a small, tiny little airfield. Yeah, see, exactly. So, but the thing is though, PolaCon's actually it's pretty big. Like people know about it, but like no one knows what goes on there unless you go there. And people ask me all the time if I'm going to go, and I don't know. There's 3 now. There was just one, but they expanded it a little bit. There's one in San Francisco. There's one in Denton, Texas, and then one in New York. I want to say Brooklyn. I'm pretty sure Brooklyn Film Camera and them collaborate with something on that. But I've never been to any of them because I don't know what the freak goes on. But yeah, hope to see you guys at the San Francisco one, because I am going. I'm bringing Caleb and Alex. You guys should know them. They've been on the channel a bunch, and Molly from Eclectic Chrome will be joining us as well. So we'll be driving down. She's actually coming out to Seattle to do some stuff, and then gonna meet up with her, and then we're gonna drive down right after that. So that's gonna be super exciting and super fun. So a lot of fun collaborations and videos will be coming out around then. So can't wait. This one was a really cool one too. I took this in New York when I was there. It's pretty cool. From another one from my window. I don't know if this one's posted. Some of these aren't even posted. Should probably get it. Callie from Livestream Pros, one of the YouTube channels I've been a part of for the last 7 years, but not so much last year. But yeah, look at that one. That was pretty cool. I was still figuring out my workflow on how to handle my photos, so they didn't come out the greatest. Oh, here we go. This is the ones I was talking about earlier. Look at that. This is during the smoke, the fires. Look at that. that crazy? There's a plane up here, by the way. Look at that, hidden in there. A plane. Isn't that crazy? It's wild stuff. What else is in here? This one's really cool. It looks better in person. I didn't have a good scanner back then. I was using a flatbed, like, inkjet printer scanner. And so I probably should rescan a lot of these old photos. just to give them the better life. Oh, here we go. Best pizza in New York City. The Office joke. Anybody? It's an Office joke. So this is a couple there. Let's see. Let's look at some of the Polaroid shots that I did take. Who are you asking? What do you use to scan the Polaroid photos? Also, the fire photo is awesome. It is pretty cool. I think some of those are posted. I need to go back and see what's been posted. I try not to double post, even though no one's seen the last ones. And fun fact, this Friday there's a video coming out about that topic. I'm releasing a video about how to manage your Instagram, your photos, and how to see them again. Because once they get posted, you know whoever gets to look at them. Do you go through your Instagram? I don't know about you, but I post a lot, and I don't know the last time I saw a photo from 2020. You can't just search it. You have to scroll. Who's doing that? Anyway, I got a fun solution for that. Video coming out Friday. So to answer your question about the about this, or scanning, I use the Epson ES60W. Did a video on that too. It's not perfect, but it's not really that bad. And it's portable. It's got a built-in battery. You can scan straight or scan right to your phone or your computer. It's pretty nice. It's quirky. It's not perfect, like I said, but it's not bad. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Talk with you. Just got home. A garage is flooded. Got to see what got damaged. Well, that sucks. Hopefully none of your toys got damaged. Did you move? Cause I thought you were in an apartment. But hey, that sucks. Sbarro, best pizza in New York, man. Last words before getting thrown off the Brooklyn Bridge. Probably. But gotta get yourself a New York slice, best in town. Get the Sbarro, man. Anyway. Oh, this is from the lab, Polaroid lab, by the way. But this is who the documentary is on. Is on Jose that I was talking about. It's this guy right here. Let's look at some of these Polaroids. 680, baby. This is where I got the 680. I bought the 680 from this place in 2020 for $20. It was an old photography studio that was closing, and he was just selling off all of his stuff. And there was a 680 for $20. Couldn't pass up that deal. Yeah, look at that. That's a cool shot. That's a good shot too. These are all with the 680. I used to hate this photo when I first shot it, and then I reshot it. And this is the reshot. Now I'm like, yeah, it's so much better. It's clearer. No, that sucks. This one's so much better. It should be blurry. You shouldn't be able to see his eye. It should not look crisp like this. I don't know. I think this is actually far worse. But this is how my taste has changed since then. Because yeah, this used to be, I'm like, ugh, that's awful. No, that's so much better. So much better. Man, that makes me sad. It was closing. Oh yeah, but I think he was retiring. So if that makes you helpful, it was an old, and I can't remember if that full episode is on this channel. Long story. Anyway, I digress a little bit. There was so much stuff in there. It was all old vintage stuff. Like there was a lot of stuff, and I regret there was a room filled with 35mm film, black and white. It was $1 a roll, I think, maybe $2 a roll. I didn't buy any of it. There was hundreds of rolls of film. I know it was expired, but I don't remember how much it was expired. But man, there was so much stuff, like really cool, interesting things I've never seen before. A lot of promo things that was obviously that it was sent to him for product review, not product reviews, but like product photography stuff. But man, A lot of crazy cool stuff. And then there was a goose that I passed up for 50 bucks. Didn't know what it was back then, and I regret that. I was just so amped about the 680. I was losing my mind. What else we got in here? Oh yeah, check this out. Internet cafe. Yes, in the year 2020, there's an internet cafe in Astoria, Oregon. I'm going back to there soon. Oh, speaking of Astoria, here's the Goonies house. And you need to go back to get a better shot because this one's overexposed. I don't like that one. What else is a cool shot in here? Oh, it's Paco at the pumpkin patch. He's wearing a taco costume. It's Ellie. She passed away last year, unfortunately. Well, in December of 2022. So just approached 1 year. It's a sweet shot. Sweet shots. The blurry one is indeed better for context. Definitely. I really depends on your subject. My camera purchase was a Nikon guy. Much better was awesome. Yeah. That's pretty sweet. What else we got up in here? Any Goonies fans? It's also a museum. Film museum. Really cool. A couple more before we wrap up here. Try and keep these at an hour. That one was cool. Paco shot this on Stranger Things film. These are 2020 photos, remember? Ooh, Halloween special episode photos. I just posted this one recently because it wasn't posted. I get another time where I thought this was an awful photo because it was so blurry. I'm like, no, what are you talking about? That's awesome looking. It's crazy how your taste changes. I shot all these with Stranger Things film. Got a Stranger Things film with things and yeah, I don't know. I used to think this photo was awesome. It's Jordan. It's still a cool photo. Other cool ones in here. This one's pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad. 1 step plus. Only a few. This one came out really good, I thought. There's Jordan again. Star Wars film. And I'm rapid firing these. Oh, look, Paco back on his perch. Keep an eye out. Oh, this is the school from Kindergarten Cop. And so I reenacted that little shot when Arnold comes running out and screams. Yeah, there it is. I think. Oh, wait. Did I ever look at these? Yeah, we're looking at this. I think that's it. Wait. Here we go. Ooh, Polaroid of that. I mean, I shot everything then. I shot all the film types of that damn sign. This is really cool. People thought I faked this shot, but no, I legit shot this. And then I took another shot with a little bit brighter exposure. I underexposed this on the SX70 Model 2. Yes, Model 2. Actually, it's a Frankenstein one. I found out thanks to Dennis. He told me Polaroid made it with parts. It's kind of interesting. But anyway, I just took this with really low light, underexposed it, and blasted this side of the frame with one of my RGB lights. And then this figure has light up eye functionality. It's Iron Giant, and this is on a tripod. And I used a remote shutter and shot this. This is a real photo. It's not fake. And then this one I shot with it at normal. No. Yeah, it was at normal exposure comp, if I remember right. And then I just shot light on the other reverse side of him. And so it was a little overexposed, to be honest. But he is fully exposed. And you can see his lights, or his eyes are still lit up. I like the video those are from. Thank you. Thank you. What else is in here? Brooklyn Bridge, baby. That one came out pretty good. I need to rescan this one. This is an old school scanner. Look how crappy that is. And this one on Instagram, I believe. This should look familiar to you guys. It's part of my logo. Or, well, one of my logos. Did I mute myself? I can check. I could have fat fingered that shot or that button and see. So hang on, let's see. I don't need to show that anymore, so I could bring this back. Cool. I'm unmuted. But yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate you watching and hanging out with me. And I love doing these live streams every single Monday. I guess at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I might mix it up and start doing noon. We'll see. But for now, it's been at 3 p.m. Hope to see you next week. I don't have this loaded up for the end credits, do I? I do not. At least not an updated one. So I won't even play it. But if you guys want, actually, screw it. I'll put it up there, and it's gonna take a second to load. But it's frustrating. But I appreciate you guys. And if you guys aren't a member of the Spitfire Club, consider joining. You get some fun perks, such as monthly Zoom calls, which is my favorite one. Absolutely my favorite one. We get to sit face to face. All your questions are answered. We have guests come on sometimes. We have tutorials that I do over there. And last time we just did a simple hangout. We're just chatting. We hadn't caught up in a while. So if you guys want to check it out, there's a link in the description. And plus you get your name in the credits. And I hope to see you guys at PolaCon too. And that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching, guys. Get out there. Make some art.